don't know, but I can get down there a little quicker like he was. Like I said, we're plenty happy.
I've always been truthful. Larry Mack.
Yeah, he picked up a lot on his second lap.
Did he?
Everybody does.
A bunch, huh? 8 times. Like he's running pretty good. The black cars just look fast.
Yep.
The 75 car, Wally Dallenbach in the 93. I'm not sure if he got by or not. I believe he brushed the wall there. Yellow's out. Back up top.
Boy, that was very, very close for Dave Blaney, who just squeezed by between the spinning car of Wally Dallenbach and the outside wall right here at the start-finish line.
The problem is, as you can see, it rained here, and we've told you it rained here yesterday. He's stuck. I mean, the simplest of things, the 75 car is stuck in the grass.
Benny, it looks like there might be a problem with the left front wheel on that car. It doesn't seem like the front wheels want to move at all.
Still spinning those rear tires, trying to get the car out of the grassy area right here below us at the start-finish line, bringing out our second caution of the afternoon. And we'll take a look at it from our camera located in turn 4.
You see Dallenbach come off the corner, just go around, and you're not going to believe how close this 93 car comes to him. Watch this.
I believe he did brush the wall, but boy, it could have been a lot worse.
It could have been a disaster. Oh, he finally got the car unstuck and back on the way.
So Dallenbach is rolling again, but we are under caution. Front wheels appear to be going now. We're at 9.5 for Mike Skinner, and a car in the wall. 75 of Wally Dallenbach again. He spun earlier in the race, coming off corner number 4. This time it's wall contact. And now Earnhardt perhaps can come in and get that fender flared out that he bent in. Meanwhile, it is going to bring out our 6th caution.
Come on, Hart! Come on, Hart! Come on, Hart! Right up high here now.
That was the spotter for Sterling Marlin, telling him to come hard and try to get the lap back, but he did not.
It's Keith Simmons, the chief engine builder for Sadco. John Kernan.
And this is a good break for Earnhardt. They've already made plans. As soon as pit road opens, they will come on pit road, change tires, pull that right front fender out. The spotter had told him, and now he's waving his fist at Mike Skinner out there on the racetrack. So maybe we might have a nice little rivalry develop right there. But Earnhardt will pit just as soon as he can, and they'll pull that right front fender out. And the spotter has told him a couple laps ago before the spin by Wally Dallenbach that it didn't look like it was that bad to him. So they're glad to have this caution and get to work on the car a little bit. Maybe they can get it back to close to the same shape that it was before the contact.
All right, Ray, these cars have only run 8 or 9 laps on these tires. Do they stop, or do they give up that track position? What do you think?
Well, not everybody has to pit, but if you're Dale Earnhardt, you need to come in and fix that. There's only 10 cars on the lead lap, so we might go ahead and see the leaders pit, but they can make it on one more stop from here.
And Earnhardt was very animated when he came up alongside his teammate Mike Skinner. Watch the fist waving.
I think he was just asking him to take a look at the right front fender on his car and let him know how bad it was.
Oh, yeah. How about my fender?
There it is.
Yeah, see, he's pointing, but it's probably, no, I don't think so, Ray. I think he's pointing to Skinner and say, look, don't be blocking me anymore.
John Kernan.
They've already used a hammer to beat that right front fender out. Actually, it looked like it was just pushed straight in, so all they had to do was push it back out. Now, I can't see from my vantage point on this side of pit road how successful they were in doing that, but they did take a hammer and beat on it. Now they're going back over to look at the fender again. They're pulling on it, and Kevin Hamlin telling the crew, make sure that you get the fender good. So they're looking on both sides now. They're finally finished with the work. Dale Earnhardt is headed down pit road toward where Skinner is pitted, and that's where Jerry Punch is with his crew chief.
Larry McReynolds talking to his driver, Mike Skinner, trying to calm him down. And I know Larry, Mike told you a moment ago he thinks his teammate Earnhardt a little mad at him.
Well, you know, I don't know if they got together, but like I told him, we're racing our race. We got 112 laps to go. We don't see any other car numbers, any other car color. It's a chance for this Lowe's team to get their first win today, but it is Atlanta, and it is 100-something laps to go. So we just got to keep running the race that we've run these first 213 laps.
Your car awfully good. Any significant adjustments? You got one more stop left here. Will you change anything? I mean, you haven't changed much at all today.
No, we really hadn't, you know. We learned a lot from the Busch race. This racetrack, the balance don't really change on it. When it's this cool weather, it's just like it just runs faster. So we learned from last night and just trying to keep the same stagger. I know radials are all the same size, but they do vary a little bit. That's the biggest thing we're trying to do.
Good luck to you.
Appreciate it.
Larry McReynolds trying to keep his driver calm, very concerned when he learned leading over and saw Earnhardt shaking his fist at Mike Skinner.
23 wins as a crew chief for Larry McReynolds, but none since with Dale Earnhardt in 1998. The car of Wally Dallenbach is still on the racetrack. We are under caution. Allows us to take another break with 214 laps completed. Back in Atlanta after these messages. And a word from our ABC stations.
You know, Robert.
Listen to what they changed. They put 3 right rear springs in.
Oh, we got a spin, Jerry.
Right in front of the leaders.
Gordon just escaping being involved in that. Jerry, they've stopped spinning, so back to you.
Well, they changed 3 right rear springs, 2 left rear, 2 right front, 1 left front, a sway bar, used 12 shocks and 5 sets of tires, all in the 2 car during happy hour to get it as good as it is today. Obviously, that work paid off.
Yes, indeed. Well, again, we have an incident on the racetrack very close to the leaders. It's our 5th caution of the afternoon, and it comes out on lap 303.
Now, these cars had pitted on lap 209. Let's see. Jeff Fuller, the white car up on the outside. There's some contact with Brett Bodine, and which caused both those. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the 75 car of Wally Dallenbach, and they just kind of spin, synchronized spinning.
The 11 car was involved, though. Brett Bodine was involved. There's the contact between Dallenbach and Fuller in the synchronized spin, and there is Gordon sneaking through, and you can see Steve Park having contact with Brett Bodine.
Exactly. That's what caused Brett Bodine to spin.
Qualify for this race. Todd Bodine, Wally Dallenbach, Dave Marcus, Kyle Petty, and Robbie Gordon. Only 0.6 of a second separated first and last.
Manufacturer's breakdown.
Ed Barrier, Rick Mast, and Dave Marcus. Now we've got some in-car cameras that will complement our. And next out to qualify will be Wally Dallenbach. And his first lap, 36th fastest, 52.512, 182.358.
We've seen cars pick up almost a second. If Dallenbach can do that, he'll be somewhere around 10th or 12th.
The sponsor on the car this week is Red Cell Battery. There's the interval between 1st and 25th. We've got 9 more cars to qualify after Dallenbach takes the checkered flag. And here is the checkered flag. Let's see what Wally was able to do on lap number 2. Well, oh, he came so close to cracking the top 25.
51.984, 184.211 miles per hour. And you're right, he's in 26th best now. Craven still hanging on that 25th time.
Now, folks, we want to again emphasize to you that it isn't nearly as light as the cameras are indicating. We can open the cameras, the lenses up on the cameras to let an incredible amount of light in.
You just got a glimpse of Wally Dallenbach taking his car to the garage area. We are under caution for the first time. Wally Dallenbach first into the garage. He was involved in the tussle with the wall. Same time Dave Blaney had some problems. That's a bad looking.
Yeah, that one won't be fixed, I don't think.
Watch again what happens.
Sterling Marlin just on the inside of him as they go in the tunnel turn. Contact right there. You see Sterling turn to the left and back to the right. He misses the real contact, but he set this off by touching the back of Wally Dallenbach getting in the corner.
And then unrelated to that, Dave Blaney losing a right rear tire, but he has been able to continue around. So two cars actually three cars involved. Sterling, who drove away, Wally, who's gone to the garage, and then in a total.
Heavy impact.
Big flame job.
Huge impact that in turns 1 and 2.
Robert Pressley. Looks like the gas tank is full, and looks like all that damage has pushed some gasoline out into the trunk area of the car.
And Robert climbing out of the car, fortunately able to get out, but he hit a ton. Car up across the racetrack. Good to see Robert get out, but wow. After having a great qualifying effort, his best of the year, and losing a lap, getting back on the lead lap, and Pressley not a happy camper right there.
Now, look, the right rear tire is completely off the ground as he jumps in the. And let's go down to the care center. Look at that right rear tire. All that under there is space.
So that means something is bent bad under
Something
there.
is badly bent, yes. Let's see if we can see what happens.
Well, he and Scott Pruitt go up the wall, up the banking together. Wally Dallenbach in the car number 75 also spins into Pruitt. And look at that car come down across the racetrack, burning.
Now from the Conseco onboard of Rick Mast. A little bit different angle now, looking down from above. Watch the flash now. He hits the wall and just erupts in flames. That kind of impact, Benny, he can walk away. Here again.
And the gas tank is rubber. Looks like the whole car is just in flames, but I don't think any flames ever got inside the car. But the gas tank is a rubber piece, but. And there we see him throwing his helmet off and jumping out of the car.
Safety crews there very quickly here. They do a wonderful job at these NASCAR tracks there to put the fire out, the flames, but tough break for Robert Pressley. The same car he finished in the lead lap here in the spring when he had a 17th place finish, 15th in April back in Martinsville with this car. One of their better short track cars is now history.
And once again, the gas tank is made out of rubber. When it's fuel and you take anything made out of rubber that's full, when you squeeze it, the excess is going to come out the top, and that's what happened to the fuel tank there.
A rubber bladder filled with a sponge and now heavy damage, but the good news, Robert Pressley is okay. 11th call.